If it's your first time hanging out with us on a Monday, y'all, or me, I guess I should say me, Kaylee's going to go live here in just a short bit with her makeup this afternoon. Okay, I was making sure that I was live everywhere. Y'all, when you hop on, say hey. It is time. We're going to get ready together, and I am so excited. I was trying to send out notifications and do all that stuff. So, good morning, y'all. We are Country Lace Boutique. We're located at 101 Southwest B Avenue here in Lawton, Oklahoma. We sell Senegence makeup, and that is what I'm about to do my whole face in today, y'all. And I couldn't wait to show y'all this super cute outfit. So we'll go over that. We're going to fix this atrocious hair, y'all. Atrocious hair. Let's start off, though, by taking our trim. We're going to need our trim for today, y'all. I am tired, y'all. I have, like, I'm sleeping, but it's like I can't sleep in. Like, no matter how hard I try to sleep in, I can't. And I don't know if it's just because, like, I've got so much stuff going on right now and so many different places I need to run back and forth. And so maybe that's it, y'all. But I am sleeping. I got up, I guess, I also had a migraine this morning. So I got up at, like, I think it was 4 when I got up the first time. And then I got up again at 5:30. And then I got up again at 6:15. Y'all, and then I told Will, I was like, I'm not making your breakfast or any of that this morning. Go do it yourself. And he did, because he knew I didn't feel good. He knew that I'd been up and down. So anyways, I don't know what my deal is. So we're going to have some of this trim. Y'all, I think I showed it to y'all, but I only took like a quarter of a scoop. And I needed some trim this morning. I hadn't taken any trim yet. And literally when I got to the store, I was like, where's that trim at? And I was like, oh crap, I need to wait and do it on live with my friends. Because we've had so many people still asking about it. So that's a trim. Here's a probiotic, y'all. I snipped the end off of it. I love these, y'all. It's really good. It's peach flavored. So good. What's wrong still, Ryan? Y'all. Something's happening to the TV? Oh, no. Something's happened to his TV, y'all. Kaylee was supposed to get her hair done, like, at 9:45 today, and I was going to go pick her up. And then something was going on with her car. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show her that, too. That's funny. Okay. So, anyways, y'all, I had to go snag her. And, we were going to do our makeup together, but then she had a hair appointment, so. Y'all, and we both have crazy days today because both of our kids have games. Steele has a game. I think Brett, I don't know. Does Brett have a game? I think Brett's game's tomorrow. But Riggins got a flag football 7-on-7 game tonight in Wichita. And I have to have him there by 5:30. Actually, he's got 2 games. One's at 6:15. I think one's at 7:45. So, if any of our Iowa Park friends are there, maybe I need to call our Iowa Park friends and see if any of them are going to be over there. But anyways, y'all, that's that. So, I'm going to skedaddle out of here early, and so is Kaylee, so we can get to ball games today. So, we were trying to get going earlier than normal, y'all, but every time Kaylee and I plan to do that, it just never happens. It never happens. Like, even on the days that Kaylee and I will be so prepared, let's say we're headed to go somewhere, we're headed to go for a show or something, we'll think that we're on time, and the next thing you know, we're like, what the heck happened? Y'all, my eyes are so itchy too. Something must be in the freaking air. Okay, y'all, so I put on this Senegence Climate Control all over my face. It is sunburn season, y'all, and this is perfect for sunburns. It'll take, I'm not kidding, I feel like it takes, I don't want to say it completely takes the heat out of it, but I feel like literally, Regan went to a birthday party, or not a birthday party, a swim party, the first weekend that he came to our house was like 2 or 3 weeks, or I guess 3 weeks ago. And so he got sunburnt really bad. I put sunscreen on him before I dropped him off at his friend's house, but then, you know, when you swim and the sunscreen comes off anyways. I got him home. I was like, you are so burnt. And he was like, am I? Like, he didn't even notice. And then he went and got in the shower and he noticed. So when he came out, he was like, I'm hurting. And I was like, okay. So I put some aloe vera on his shoulders and stuff. And then I put this all over his face. Basically, I could have put it on his shoulders. I did put it on his chest because I kind of wanted to see the difference in what the aloe vera would do compared to the climate control, y'all. And I can tell you what it did. He was still tender back here. He wasn't tender here. He wasn't tender on his face on, what was that, Monday morning. He like told me, he said, this doesn't hurt, but my back really hurts. So I said, come on. And we went and put some climate control on his shoulders. And he said by lunchtime that they had like kind of stopped hurting and they weren't like as sensitive and stuff. So we call this a household product because it is a household product, y'all. I've burnt my hand on a straightener. I've done a little bit of everything. And so anyways, it's great. We use that, y'all. And then I'm going to have to be fast. I just thought about it. I'm going to have to go pick Kaylee up. I went and dropped her off. I'm going to have to go pick her up. So y'all, I have on climate control. And now I'm putting on the daily moisturizer, y'all, and I use this, I believe, I can't ever remember what I use. Normal to oily, y'all. Normal to oily is what I use on my face, because my face is super oily. Y'all, but once I started doing skincare, it's like my face isn't near as oily. You know, if I listen to Kaylee, I might, you know. But, oh no, I left my mixer at home. Looks like we're going to have to use the top of the trim dill again, y'all. Okay, so, hop on and say hey when you get on. Hello, May May. I didn't even see you over there. I realized I was on the other one and I wasn't on this one, so I hopped over. Okay, y'all, there was nearly a debacle here at the store because we only have one silk left, and I'm out. So Kaylee was like, I called Kaylee and I'm like, please tell me. She was like giggling. She was like, we just had those 2 orders come in. I'm like, yeah, I know. Well, we're out. And I was like, I don't want to take this last one. She's like, no, go get it out of my bag. And she was like, okay. Because we're, like I said, we're going to go live this morning. And I had already threw her Hulking bag in the back of my car. And then, so, of course, Steele and I got it out when we got here. And anyways, y'all, that's that. That's that little tidbit. And Kaylee does not, it's so funny because, y'all, I keep my lids on everything. And I think that's just because, but she travels a lot with her makeup, but I feel like I've always made a huge mess with everything. So anytime I travel, I try to have my lids on, so it makes me giggle when she doesn't. Okay, y'all, I'm putting a pump of color correcting tinted moisturizer. Literally say that every Monday. It's totally fine. And then a little smidge bit, I'm gonna need to get in the tan bed. A little smidge bit of some pecan. Some pecan. Okay, and then I'm going to take my favorite brush, which is the Sigma F80, and I need to get a new one, y'all, because it's rough looking. But I'm going to literally mix the bottom of this. Y'all, I feel like this really, I always thought it wasted. I'm like, yeah, that seems crazy. Like, you're wasting so much makeup. You're really not, especially when you do it like this. It helps a ton. So we did climate control, silk, daytime moisturizer, and y'all, I probably should have put, hold on, before I stuck that over there, before I did that, so we're gonna throw just a little candlelight under these eyes, y'all, because the only bags I like to carry are designer. Just kidding. But y'all, so that is candlelight. I really need to get rid of this one and get a new one. I told Kaylee I threw it away, but which I really thought I did, so I must have thrown something else away. Or maybe it was an even older candlelight. I don't know, y'all. I know I threw a candlelight away at my house because I opened it and I was like, nope, Kaylee said to get rid of this. But then I looked in my bag and this one's in here, so maybe that was an old one. Y'all, so if you're a peachy undertone, like I am, then you can totally use, like, I'm throwing it away right now, y'all. Kaylee had told me the other day that you can't, there's no telling how long I've had that, really and truly, y'all. And, I mean, I'm saying like years, like probably 2 or 3 years is how long I've had that one. Because it's been a long time. Really, since I started wearing my glasses all the time, I kind of slowed down as far as eye makeup goes and stuff. Because I just don't feel like you see it as much. And that's normally why I like to do one color all the way around. And I'll use the one color until I'm done with it. But candlelight is one of those that I will use to cover my bags under my eyes. And use as a up here. This one is Marshmallow Shimmer. I think it's discontinued, but there's something that's similar up there. I know there's gotta be. Y'all, literally, and I just throw it all over my eyelid. We're doing super fast makeup because I thought about Kaylee's hair is gonna be over. Kaylee's going to be done with that damn hair, and I'm going to have to go get her. So I'm like, I better hurry up with this makeup. So, what are you guys doing today? Is anybody doing anything fun? Summer has officially started. What are all my friends doing that don't have to go to work during the summer? Which is funny because even the people that I know that are like so excited at summer, half of my friends that are teachers are farm wives. So half of them are still working because, y'all, it's harvest season. If y'all don't know, they're trying to get that weed out, but, you know, it's been raining and stuff. So I don't know how much is left to cut. If y'all don't know, I love this time of year. My dad, I'm putting on the cream blush since when I was little, we custom harvested. And then my dad did until he realized he was missing a lot. And so he decided he didn't want to do it no more. So, that's when he started driving a truck all the time. He drove a truck like in the off seasons, I guess you'd say, and when he was home. But he custom harvested. So I was raised from like May until, I don't know, August, whenever Mom had to bring the girls back for school or whatever, or when we would all go back, on the road custom harvesting. So I love wheat harvest. It is one of my most favorite times of the year. This is another little tidbit for you guys. So, you know, when most people graduate, they get not most people. Some people, when they graduate, like their parents go and buy them new cars and stuff. Well, and that was the case with mine. Like, all of my friends were literally getting a new car for graduation because their parents had bought them, like, I don't know, cheaper, like, I don't want to say clunker because none of them were clunkers, but like cars they could learn to drive in, like $2,500 cars, like $2,000 cars. You know what I mean? Like that was when I was 16. That's kind of the price range that all of my friends, all their families had like bought, you know, spent around that much money. And so anyways, they were getting new cars, like new cars not for Christmas, for graduation. And I didn't ask for a new car for graduation. Like, I've never been the type, y'all, and you will figure this out over time. I'm never the type to ask for something. Like, I have a hard time. Even when someone says, what do you want? My mom can tell you, because I'm real bad with her. She'll be like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, nothing. I don't need anything. I don't even know what I want, Mom. Like, I don't know. And I don't know why I just am like that. Where Kaylee, on the other hand, can be like, yeah, I want that necklace right there. That's the necklace I want. Go get it. I am not that type. And I don't know why I'm not. But anyways, when I graduated, my dad handed me a pair of keys and told me that, you know, a graduation gift. I get home, y'all, and it is a freaking combine. I had a combine. My dad had got me a combine. So the deal was, he told me, y'all, and if you remember after our last little deal, I've got hooded eyelids, so I have to put my mascara on weird like this or it gets all over my eyeballs. And we're not trying to get in trouble today for it being all over my eyeballs. Anyways, y'all, my dad had bought me a 7720 John Deere combine. And he told me, he said, if you will help me cut weed all summer, I will buy you whatever car you want. Whatever car you pick out, whatever you want to get. And I said, okay. Hello, Mary. So anyways, I told him, I was like, okay, sounds good, y'all. So him and I and Ryan and my mom and two other hired hands cut wheat that summer. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's probably the hardest summer I've ever worked for my parents in my entire life. I had always, I know this sounds stupid, and I look back now and think that I wish my parents would have fought me more about it. But when I was in school, y'all, I tried to dip out of working. I hated working at the house, at the farm. It was not fun to me as a 16-year-old. I remember being younger and I was grinding feed. Good morning, Meta. I was grinding feed, which if y'all don't know, we also raised show pigs. So I was grinding feed, and in the feed grinder, y'all, it was just so loud, and I'm even weird like this now. I don't like heavy equipment. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. Even though I know how to drive it, it just still makes me uncomfortable. And I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. I can drive something like that if I need to, but it makes me uncomfortable. Anyways, y'all, I remember being like younger and being like, I can't wait to graduate because I'm never coming back here. And now I live 3 miles from my parents' house. And anyways, y'all, so it's just funny how life works out like that. But this is one of my most favorite time of years because that is the summer I had just graduated. So Ryan was in the 8th grade, going to be a freshman in high school. So we never got to hang out, or never got to have like high school years together. But him and I got so close that summer because we were all each other had. Like my dad, by the time that he would get us up about 6 in the morning, and we would literally work until 10:30 or 11 at night. I mean, literally until you couldn't cut any further. That's what time you cut till. So you got up early, you greased the combines, you did all that stuff, and then you would cut until you couldn't no more. So anyways, that summer, Ryan and I got so close, y'all. And I think that's why I love Wheat Harvest too, is because it makes me think of my dad and Ryan. But we had we worked so hard that summer, but Ryan and I had so much fun. And it's so weird to think like some of the memories I have of him is like literally all. We were in Minco cutting wheat, and Ryan and I, this wheat pasture was at this like old abandoned house, y'all. Or there was like an old abandoned house there. And so I can't remember what happened. Our cylinder bars went out in one of the combines, which if you don't know, that's not like an easy, like quick fix. I think Mom had to go to Salina to go get the parts or something like that. Anyways, it was like a 2-day breakdown. It was a little bit of a breakdown by the time Mom went and got the parts and brought them back, like we were just down. Anyways, so we only had one combine running. So Dad was like, I'm going to run. Dad can't not run a combine. Let me say that. I would get kicked out of mine all the time. If something was down with Dad's, I got kicked out of mine. But 2, if Dad was the one fixing it, then he would, like on his combine, or if mine broke down or something, he would put me in his and send me off cutting wheat. So anyways, we're sitting here and we were having lunch. Dad's out cutting wheat. He's just switched me. Mom's gone. And the hired hands had taken, what had they taken? They had taken wheat in, and I had went in and got us all some lunch. And Ryan and I are sitting there. I brought back lunch. We're sitting there and we have these empty cans, y'all. We have these empty Coke cans. And y'all, I'm not kidding. Ryan was in the 8th grade and I just graduated. So you'd think 8th grade probably like, I don't know, I guess like 13, 14 is around, I don't know. Ryan would have been older than that. He would have been 14 or 15 probably, because I think he was 16 his freshman year. Anyways, y'all, and it's been a long time since I wore my hair like this. I might just have to do this today. I think I'm going to. We're just going to straighten out the rest of that and put some earrings in. That'll be fine. We're going to figure out these pieces. So they got wet in the bathtub last night. My bath was so hot. Okay, y'all. So we're sitting there, have these empty cans. Make sure you're liking and sharing, friends, letting your friends know where you're at today too. I'll give away either a coffee or a Coke or a $10 gift card if we get 15 shares. 15 shares is going to get us get y'all one of those things, entered to win. So anyways, the empty Coke can. So Ryan looks at me and he says, "You think I can crush this on my head?" And I looked at him and was like, "I'll do it if you do it." Y'all, and he was that dumb. He believed me. I didn't do it. He was like, sits there and like looks at it and really thinks about it. And I mean, he does. He just, and tries to crush it on his forehead. I was dying. And he's like, "Your turn." And I was like, "You are dumb. You should never, anytime and it's anything like that where someone is going to hurt themselves, you let them do it first. You don't do it first. And then don't do it after that. Like that's like jumping off the bridge. Hey, Terry." So anyways, I was like giggling, but I love harvest season. I love to see the combines on the field. I love to even drive them, but we haven't had a combine in a couple of years. I guess it's been 2 or 3 years since I think it was the summer after Daddy passed away. So it's probably been 3 years. So anyways, y'all, funny story about that. But I love harvest season. I love everything about harvest season. I don't know, y'all. And I loved, that's probably why I like to travel, is that my mom and dad secretly put the bug and they didn't even realize that I was doing that. I know, I miss him so much too. That's what I was just telling somebody the other day. Well, I was telling, I guess we were working and stuff, and I was telling Mom, because he was always the one to like any moves. Literally, Lindsay, anytime I moved from any house ever, y'all, ever, and I'm pretty independent to where like there were several moves that like my mom didn't go look at the house, dad didn't go look at the house. Like I called Mom, I was like, hey, I'm moving to this place, and she's like, okay, y'all. But Ryan was always my tried and true mover. He would always come stay the night with me, come help me move. We would go do whatever, go hang out with the friends. And I remember when I was a freshman in college and he'd come stay with me, and they all thought he was a freshman in high school. And they were like, where's Walters College? I was like, Walters College is not around. Yes, Chelsea, it is. And that's what, like I told the other night, I don't know if I can hear it playing softly in the background, Pink Skies by Zach Bryan, which is like his new song. I love it. And so, hey, good morning, Elisa. I am the type, y'all, that I live through music. Ryan and I were very much like that. And I feel like my dad instilled that in us because he was always driving the truck and we were always listening to music in the truck, is what I take it to. Like for me, I hauled a lot of cattle with him when I was little. He would take me in the truck a lot. And so I always attribute my love for good old music and all kinds of music to that. And then we always had the music on in the car. We were always playing Name That Tune and stuff like that. We're a family that loves music. So anyways, we were listening to, I asked him the other day because he's had some death the last few months too. And then, I don't know, we've just had a lot of death. Y'all know that. Y'all know how much death we've had. It's crazy. But anyways, I was listening. I had said something about, have you listened to the new song? And he was like, yeah, kind of. Well, Reagan likes listening to it, and he has listened to it with me in my car several times. And so anyways, we're listening to it, and we just happen to be listening to it right as we drive by, and there is like 4 combines out in the field cutting wheat. Like it just hit me where it hurts. So I felt that, Chelsea. I totally feel that every time at this time of year. So maybe we'll just start our own custom harvesting business and let Philip and Will do whatever they want to do all summer. No, I'm kidding. I remember though, I was like telling him, it was like right before 4th of July, and he had already told Dad, this is Dad, whenever I made the deal with him, I didn't have any plans for the summer. He was like, don't make any plans for the summer, and we'll just cut wheat all summer. And I was like, okay. Well, my friend had texted me like at the end of July or June, and she was like, hey, we're going to go to the lake for a 4th of July week or weekend if you can get done working. And they're a farming family too, so like she wouldn't have been mad at me if I'd have said, hey, like I can't go. But I like had just graduated and went straight to freaking work. That's probably what's wrong with me. It's probably why I want to work all the time and do not just sit. I don't know how to say, y'all. It's a real issue. Me and my husband talked about it last night. It is an issue that I do not know how to relax. But there's a sister that's in that other room right now, and she's the exact same way. So I definitely know it was our raising. It was just because they worked all the time. We thought we have to work all the time, which is fine. It's fine. But I know. I've been trying not to. I know. I was trying not to. That's what I was, keeping it together, and I knew what you were doing. Literally, Chelsea, if you haven't heard that song, you got to go listen to it. You'll love it. Literally, you'll love it. Oh, y'all, I don't even remember what else I was saying now. I've gotten so off. Let me put my lipstick on, y'all, and then I'm going to let me show you my outfit real quick, and then I'll put my lipstick on. Oh, well, let's put my lipstick on. Sorry, I can't decide what I'm doing. Okay, y'all. Burgundy plum and milk rose. And if you've never, y'all, it makes me frustrated during this time of year when I see people complaining about the tractors and the combines and the fuel tanks and the headers, and because when you move, it is literally a convoy. I'm not even kidding. Especially if you're having to take your header off. Which anymore, the headers are so big, you kind of have to. But like it gets on my nerves when people are complaining about that, y'all. So don't be a complainer. Be thankful that there are farmers out there that are still cutting wheat. And be nice to them. Don't be honking at them. That makes me so mad. Anyways, y'all, TED Talk about custom harvesting time. Chelsea, I'm glad that I could, get your soft spot this morning. we'll have to go and, you know, we'll find someone to go hang out with. Or I guess, does Shane still custom harvest, Chelsea, doesn't he? I guess you could go ride with him for the evening. I did have some guys whenever I had first graduated from college. Some farmers had asked if I'd be interested in driving a combine all the time for them because they thought that was a good idea. Literally. That is hilarious. I know. Tractors just get on my nerves. Y'all. That was Milk Rose and Plum Burgundy, which is my favorite. It's not that I hate tractors. A lot of the tractors I grew up with, you know, all had something fancy that you had to do with it to get it to start or something. You have to go pick up the header tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow, Chelsea. Oh, we'll figure it out. I'll figure out a day to just come hang out with you, and we'll go hang out. You know, do the fun stuff. It was funny because whenever I got my first job out of college, y'all, I worked for a company called Machinery Link. They're a combine leasing business. So the way it works is basically the combine starts in South Texas or like around Spearman in that area. And then it works its way north where you got a contract for 7 days there. You got a contract in Oklahoma, and then it would move to Kansas. And it was basically where farmers could rent out stuff. So if the custom harvesters, if the rain came in and they weren't sitting around waiting because there was a lot of rain or something, a farmer could at least that combine and then cut their wheat. Anyways, I loved it. But I remember when I was doing my interview with them, the HR girl was an Oklahoma State grad, and she was there talking to me, and she was like, you know, she's like, it's so interesting that you'd be interested in this job. Like, do you know much about combines? And so I mouthed off, which full, whatever you want to say. I don't know. I can't even think. My dad raised me to be a boy. Like when I was younger, like that's just what it was. Like I wasn't taught to make lunch and get all that together, and that's why it has taken me a little while to like get that together for Will, because my mom always did stuff like that for my dad and the hired hands. And so Will's like, you know what you're doing? I'm like, yeah, but I was always the hired hand, so I never really cooked and did that stuff, so mom did. But I was telling him, I said, you know, normally when you meet custom harvesting families, a lot of the families that have been custom harvest or farm at all, I said, a lot of the girls are the ones that are making sandwiches and taking them to the fields and making dinner and taking it to the fields. And there is nothing wrong with that. Praise to you, because I've tried a few days. I can only do it like a Wednesday each week. I don't know how I'll do it every day. I don't know how you do it. Power to you. But anyways, y'all, I was giggling because I told that girl, I said, I never made the sandwiches. I always had the sandwiches made or brought to me. And she was like, what? And I was like, I drove the combine. And so to her, that was like a whole new like little thing or whatever. But I always thought that was funny. I always like told people that. I'm from the Panhandle and remember harvest time and all the combines everywhere. Yes. And so Riggin, we were like driving through the other night, and mom called them Wheaties. And Riggin said, what did you call them? And mom's like, Wheaties. And Riggins like, Mammal, that's not a Wheatie. Wheatie cereal. And mom's like, no, that's what they used to call them when they come into town. Like the custom harvesters are called the Wheaties. Anyways, so it was funny. Yeah, Bonnie, are you glad to be retired? I bet you are. I bet you are happy to be retired, friend, y'all. And that's what's awesome too, is just like all the families that do custom harvest. It's like everybody kind of knows what you're going through. So it makes it way easy. So when you are complaining to someone, they know exactly what you're talking about. So handy. Okay, let's see how many shares we've got, y'all. Let me see how many shares we've gotten this morning. And then we will draw a winner chicken dinner. So if you haven't shared yet, make sure you share. I am going to talk about my outfit, but I figured I better tell y'all to share real fast, because I do need to put my earrings on still before I show you this outfit. You know, I thought this would be a cute casual outfit, and then I put $900 earrings on with it, so YOLO. We've got 5 shares, y'all. Y'all share. If we get 15 shares, I'm going to give away either a coffee or a Coke, a drink of your choice, or you can have CL Cash. So make sure y'all like and share. Oh, these are so good. They're so good. Let's see. Melissa, I see yours. Terry, make sure it's set to public too, y'all, so that way we can see it. Melissa, I see yours. Angie. All right. Make sure y'all share away, y'all, while I finish. I'll show y'all this outfit, and then I'm going to have to go get Kaylee eventually. She hasn't called, though, yet, so I'm assuming she's fine. I'm assuming she's not done getting her hair fixed yet. Okay, let's see. All right. Shared. Good morning. Thanks, Steph. Y'all, so I'm loving this, and I cannot... Oh, wait, hold on. The wife to the mechanic... Oh, wait. Oh, I missed somebody's comment. Allison, the wife to the mechanic of those harvesters is about to croak. I bet you are. I bet you are about to croak, Allison. There is no doubt in my mind, friend. No doubt in my mind. Well, because that's what, when I worked for that one company, we literally called John Deere, and then they were the ones that come and, like, fixed everything for us. So I could totally understand that. Okay, y'all, while y'all are sharing, perfect. Thanks for sharing, you guys. While y'all are sharing, I am going to tell y'all about my outfit real fast. Let me like these real fast before I forget. Because, y'all, I forget. And I don't have Kaylee here. Be proud. Lindsay, I don't know if you're on here, but I think that Ryan would love the ball. The ball stuff is what is... Summertime's just hard for me. Summertime is hard. And it also doesn't help that my dad's birthday's in 2 weeks. So, or I guess not 2 weeks. 10 days. Is today the 4th? No, today's the 3rd. 11 days. He was born on the 14th, so his birthday was on Flag Day. But, okay. And sometimes Father's Day, just depending on the year. Okay, let's talk about my outfit real fast, y'all. I'm loving these. Kaylee told y'all already that she was going to hate seeing these because she knew that she was going to see them all the time. Y'all, it's looking dark outside. Is it about to storm? I didn't check. Anyways, super cute. I love these shorts, y'all. So these are super soft. I could go down to the 1X, y'all, but the 1X I felt like hugged me a little weird. So I have on the 2X, y'all. These come small through 2X. Small through 2X. So they are definitely, like, you could totally wear them down like this if you want to wear them down like that. This shirt, I didn't snag it in my size before they all sold. So this is a 2X, y'all. So that's why I'm like, I feel like it's a little big. So that's what, I mean, I guess not crazy big. You could still wear it like this and be totally fine. But y'all, that's why I had it tucked in up here. And then pulled out. I think this is cute. Like, you could wear this anywhere, y'all. You could literally wear this to a shower. You could wear it to church on Sunday. Wherever y'all wanted to. Or to work. Like, if you can wear shorts to work, this would be a really cute if you work in, like, an insurance office or somewhere like that, where you're not necessarily having to wear, you know, like, slacks and stuff all the time. This would be super cute. So they're really, really soft. These shorts are I don't know what material they are. They're a really soft material, and they're like a little cargo short. So we've got a dill over here. We've got a pocket up front, and then they've got a tie in the middle. It's pouring in Norman. When I looked a while ago, the storms didn't look crazy, but it also, like, my dealer just told me that there might be stuff in my area, and so that's when I looked. But when I looked, it looked like it was out by, like, Childress and maybe, like, by Pampa and stuff. So nothing had blown up. Nothing blew up when I looked before I came to work this morning when I first got up. Anyways, y'all. So these shorts are super cute. I love them. You are going to see me in them all summer. I haven't ran mine through yet, but I'm going to today. And I'm also running through these shoes, y'all. So I wanted to show you. I don't know, can y'all see? I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see what y'all see. Hold on. I can't see that far back. Ooh, y'all. These are dirty. My glasses are dirty. Let's clean them off real quick so I can see. Okay. So I was going to show y'all. Do you see how my foot is, like, about to hang off? Don't pay attention. I need to go get a pedicure. My foot is about to hang off the back, y'all. So these are the 8s. I normally wear a 9 in a boutique shoe. These are going to stretch out, y'all, to where they're going to fit my feet perfect. So if you've been looking at these sandals, these are going to be my next pair I take because I've already decided I'm running them through today. Partly because we only had 2 8s left. And, I mean, I could live without the pink, but I can't live without the orange ones. They're going to be too good for game day. So these are the boot stitch orange ones. They're some of my favorite. Like, I just can't decide. I love all 3 of these sandals, y'all. I love the rough out, like, leather on it, and then I love the black piping with the stitching. So super cute. So if you're thinking about getting these, go down a size in them. I'm normally a 9. I'm in the 8. They are going to stretch out, but you're going to have to give them a day or 2. You know what I mean? You have to wear them around, stretch them out a little bit, but they're easy to stretch. I love my rest ones. I threatened Kaylee I was going to take the pink ones, but when I saw there was only 2 8s left in this orange one today, I'm like, I'm going to have to get an 8 now before they're all gone. So there's those, y'all. And then we have 2 of these left. This one's a 2X. And then we also have this one's a 2X. We also have a small, I believe. I'm going to say these are a little oversized because the thing is a lot of the Savannah Jane stuff is normally tight through here because this is where the embroidery normally is. This embroidery is a little above your chest. So I'm going to say even if you were probably, I think a 3X might could do this 2X because it's so oversized. As long as your boobs aren't like crazy big. Because one of my sisters tried this on and her boobs are crazy big and it fit her everywhere except for the boobs and it was just like tight. So anyways, my point was these are a little oversized. You can totally do whichever you want to, but we only have 2 left in store, so make sure you snag them, y'all. And then, like I said, put on this cute casual outfit with $900 earrings. So don't miss out on this full fit, y'all. I'm loving them so much. I love it all. You can catch it all at the store or in on the app or on the website, y'all. But like I said, we got the short, small through 2X. I'm wearing the 2X. Kaylee did the small, I think, maybe. She might have done the medium, but I think she really did the small. And then the super cute shirt. So, y'all come by and see your girls. We are going to be here today from 10 to 6. And then, I don't know what else we got. Let me go look at shares. Let's go look at shares again. Let's see if we've got any more. Do we have any more? Do we have any more shares? Let's see. You be proud. I'm trying to see if I could figure it out. Why can't I see on here? Y'all, what is your favorite kind of music? Kaylee will tell you right now she hates me and her husband's because we both like slow, low, sad songs is what we love. Oh, we've got 11 shares, y'all. That's enough. Let's see. Let's get to giving away. Let me put all these real quick into the little thingy whopper. You'll get a $10 either whatever drink you want or CL Cash. You can decide whichever one you want. All right. Okay, let me put all these in here real fast. All right, what are y'all doing today? Tell me what kind of music y'all like while I'm putting these in. I know I said it's 15, but we're going to do it off 11. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me today and enjoyed my TED Talk about grief songs, harvest time, custom harvesting, being a farm kid, living our best life. Y'all, I did plate my flowers this week. Or I'd already planted them, but I was trying to get them a little more together. I need to plant them in the ground, but I'm too scared, y'all. I don't trust myself to keep them in the ground to, like, make it where they're going to make it. I feel like I do better with them in pots. And I buy a lot of stuff that can live without being watered every day. I did hear the heat index they had talked about was going to be 100 today, though. So I made sure and, like, gave them extra water. And I've been really good about when it has been raining. I've been pulling them off the porch and pulling them outside where they can get some of that rain on them, so... All right, y'all. Winner. Let's see. Well, that's totally fine, Lacey. You don't have to be a country fan because believe it or not, I am actually a soft rock fan as well. And I don't even think you call it soft rock. It might be alternative rock. That is Shinedown. I love Shinedown. Like, they are one of my most favorite bands. I love them so much. I know a lot of people don't like Nickelback, but I like Nickelback. And like my sister, the middle sister between me and Christy, was very like metal and like rock and stuff like that. And like Marcy's Playground, Metallica, like stuff like that. So maybe that's why I'm real rounded too. I sent him a TikTok this weekend that was like when you're 10 jamming out to Sex and the Candy in the backseat. And I sent it to him because I tell Kim all the time that's what song makes me think of her, because I remember being little and listening to it, and she was like a senior in high school and I was in 2nd grade. And so anyways, I told her the other day we were talking, we were hanging out or whatever, and she was like, I hope you don't play that at my funeral. I was like, no, I won't play it at your funeral. But this song makes me think of you. So I'm fans of all music. My genre is a little on the wild side. It has a little bit of everything on it. So, Poison, Motley Crue. I'm trying to think what else I've got on there. You know, literally music you wouldn't think I'd listen to until I listen to. Okay, y'all, let me do this winner chicken dinner. Let's see who it is. Suzanne Bonham, you win, friend. Let me make a note because I've got a note here for Stephanie won the other on Saturday. So let me make a note for Suzanne.